You're listening to Rob Garvey's The Electric Wave on Near FM 90.3. Hashtag The Electric Wave.
White House? Oh, sir, I'm terribly sorry. I can't put you through to President Carter.
Yeah,
Well, you can't ever get put through to him when you call. When I try to explain. And, in the letter, tell him you are quite want to talk to you. And if there's something that the President would like to talk to you about, then it's very possible that he would call you instead. Where are you calling from, may I ask?
Einstein at go-go.
You know, that's a song I meant to play on the show a lot of times before. I don't know if you can say that or not, but something along them lines. I've been meaning to play it for ages and never actually did, but I've done it right now. And here's something. You may not have heard this actually for a long time. Didn't do much. This man's birthday is today, I believe. Happy birthday, Mr. Beck. He's 50. Imagine being 50. Ha. Hashtag the electric wave. Here's Colours.
When you get the rhythm and the top make you cool.
No, it's not. It's Up All Night, it's called.
When they break it down, then this world is all you know. Hands up, you're working it, and then get yourself together. When you call the dominoes fall, it's time to go. Now I feel it so far away. I see the colors and all the kids going home. Night is crawling up to the day. I hear the birds ringing, the sirens all singing. Just wanna stay up all night with you. Just wanna stay up all night with you. There's nothing
I can see why I got it wrong. That was the wonderful Beck from the album called Colours. Stay Up All Night is the name of the track. Hashtag The Electric Wave on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. And if you're listening or looking live right now on Twitch, you can do that as well. Twitch.tv, the Electric Wave after it. Oh my God, Mom, we were in COVID for a couple of weeks, so I mean, give me a little bit of leeway, will you? Here's the wonderful Agar Agar, and probably one of the best titled songs I've ever heard. It's called Sorry About the Carpet.
Slap a dog that fades into the egg. Dirty hands are washed and washed and washed again. Sleep, oh sleep, little creature, until the end. There's a hole in my sock, but I can leave with it. And all those cereals to keep me awake. I can recall the mom and dad I lost all faith. Yeah. Entered the room and saw flying midgets. What's wrong with those eggs? I see you're all pale, and it's ruining the carpet. Yeah, it's ruining the carpet. I said sorry about the carpet. Sorry about the egg. Can I keep the piano and make you buttered corn? I see their faces, they're running. They saw the carpet with the egg on it. I'm sorry, I slept and saw the dog was there. He's cooking again. I feel ashamed, but who could help me now? Those strangers keep staring at my mess. I see their faces. I see their faces. And I'm about to burst. I need my friend. I know that I should have called, but I lied about you and me. I lied about you and me. I lied about you and me. I
It's Thursday. It's near FM 90.3. It's somewhere between 7 and 8 p.m. And you're listening to Rob Garvey's The Electric Wave. Hashtag The Electric Wave.
Yeah, it's there. Hashtag The Electric Wave. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, absolutely everywhere.
You've got to press it on you. You just think it, that's what you do, baby.
It's there.
You've got to press it on you. You just think it. That's what you do,
baby. Hold it down there.
jump with the moment, move it, jump back and forth.
And feel like you were there yourself. Work it out. You've got to press it on you. You just think it. That's what you do, baby. Hold it down there. Jump with them all and move it. Jump back and forth and feel like you were there yourself. Work it out.
You know, they say you should never have any regrets in life. I do have one slight regret. I've never got to see Gorillaz live. Unlikely they're ever going to do it again. Or maybe they will do it again. Damon Albarn's off doing all sorts of weird stuff now. But I believe when they were here the last time, they did a whole 3D show right in the centre of the Point Depot. I think it was the Point Depot then, the Tree Arena now. Do you remember the time when we used to go out to live gigs a long time ago? Yep, I remember it. Hi to Charlotte and Olivia. They're watching live right now on Facebook. There's a wave. It's going to be a slightly delayed wave because its sync isn't right there. Hi to you if you're on Facebook. Hi to you if you're watching live on Twitch right now as well. If you're listening on 90.3 FM, thank you for doing that driving around Dublin. I was on the way in earlier on. Got delayed. Traffic is back to normal. It was a big crash. Here's the wonderful Quills.
Are you still out tonight? Checking my messages. Something ain't right. Look for your face in the crowd. It's nowhere inside. Romeo and Juliet. Are you still out tonight? Are you still out tonight? Are you still out tonight? Going insane. Push and restart. I think we're falling apart. Don't hurt my pictures or like the things I like. Keep leading me on. There's darkness, there's light. Keep leading me on.
Juliet, it's Romeo. I'm there with you. You're not alone. You know I love you.
Romeo and Juliet. Are you still out tonight? Are you still out tonight? Are you still out tonight? Romeo and Juliet.
You're listening to Rob Garvey's The Electric Wave on Near FM 90.3. Get in touch on Twitter or Facebook at hashtag The Electric Wave.
Across Northeast Dublin.
90.3.
This is Near FM.
Social Fabric, Monday 4:30 p.m. on Near FM 90.3. Conversation with guests about their jobs, their passion, and how they interact and contribute to the community. With music chosen by our guests, we explore how some songs have lasting positive impact on them. Join us on Monday 4:30 p.m. on Near FM 90.3.
We all want to stay safe and protect each other from coronavirus. We do this by cleaning our hands, social distancing, and covering sneezes and coughs. We can also do this by wearing a face covering. Face coverings help prevent people who don't know they have the virus from spreading it to others. They should be worn anywhere it's difficult to stay 2 meters apart, like shops or public transport, or when visiting anyone who's more at risk. Wear a face covering, stay safe, protect each other. See hse.ie for more.
Is é ar bhain na mucha anam an chláir ascuilga a chreaalta ar Near FM ag a leithanaí cú go dtí séadlóg ón leon go dtí an aine, agus bíon acrail ag a néadlóg an bhaidín dar gion. Ba bhaidlíonn cuir a thuirt do láirthirí agus a dhaoine eile obair a dhéanamh ar an chláir gcuilga seo a rinne seachtaire. Más mín leat a bheith gobla go John McLean is féidir rífos a heol a chuig volunteering ag near.ie. Is é ihar an stáisiún ná, a náid a hain, 8 sé seach a hain a ní a náid.
Join Near FM every Thursday in July at 6 p.m. for a series of concerts from the Woodkey Summer Sessions 2020. In each programme, Near FM will feature a concert performed by an Irish artist, as well as exclusive interviews. Tune in on Thursday, July 9th at 6 p.m. for jazz improv group Big Spoon, presented by the Improvised Music Company.
Across Northeast Dublin, your voice here.
Yeah, we're live back now, Near FM. You just may have heard there the advertisement for what was on before, so I hope you heard it earlier on. Big Spoon, we're live. It's part of the Dublin Key Sessions, that was called. Oh, I'll figure out what it's called. I'll tell you before the end again. But every single week for the next 4 weeks, between 6 and 7, you got some great live stuff here. Between 6 and 7, I'm on between 7 and 8. Then the Near FM Sessions with Ed are on from 8 o'clock. This is the wonderful, wonderful Nina. She's done a collaboration on this. Track is called Scythian. I think it's with Lau, L-A-U. I think it's Lau. If you do feel like texting in, do that 087 6944 500. Hi again to everybody on Facebook. The voice is going. And everybody on Twitch as well. Here's Nina. This is brilliant.
There is longing in my heart tonight, while I walk these streets of sorrow. I try to leave my past behind. Will I face the new tomorrow? Always by my side, showing me how life
Isn't that great? You may never have heard that before, and you may never have heard of her before. Nina, she's called. That was with Lau. I'm not going to play that. I'm going to play something a little bit different for you for a couple of minutes. I'm going to play a bit of this. Ennio Morricone, I can never pronounce his name right. I think it's Ennio Morricone, isn't it? It is Ennio Morricone that passed away during the week. Obviously, very, very substantial guy in the movie industry, all the scores, everything. Everybody knows everything about it. But I was listening to all the stuff during the week and nobody mentioned this. I'll play a little bit of it for you because it's quite subdued. It's fabulous, but it's 20 to 8 on a Thursday evening. Have a listen. Here's the Pet Shop Boys with Ennio Morricone. This is It Couldn't Happen Here. Have a listen, about 30 seconds of it. It's brilliant, isn't it? You can hear the influence of Ennio all the way through it, all the production on it and the sort of the sweeping landscape that they create. But then obviously the two lads as well, the wonderful Pet Shop Boys. And if you listen to the Electric Wave quite regularly, Pet Shop Boys are my number one act ever. Simple as that. Seen them loads and loads of times and can't wait to see them again. I think they're coming back here next year. It's meant to be this year, but it's put off till next year now, so we'll see them again. That is the Pet Shop Boys with Ennio Morricone. Rest in peace, sir. And that is the wonderful It Couldn't Happen Here from Actually. That's the name of the album from a long, 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 long time ago. Right, here we come. It's time for one of my favourite parts of the show, and I know a couple of people are listening in especially for this evening. This is the Irish Electric, and I was asked on Twitter there a couple of days ago, what is the Irish Electric? It's where we pick out usually two new tracks from brand new Irish acts that are trying to break it into the music industry in Ireland, because there's so much stuff going on. Look, mainstream stations don't give them as enough credit as they should, and we're doing our best to do it here on Near FM, and every week we do it on the Irish Electric. Go on to Spotify, follow the Irish Electric Spotify playlist. You'll find it there very, very easy. Look up new Irish music. There's one or two other playlists there. Ignore them, follow the Irish Electric playlist, and you'll have the whole lot of them there. Anyway, here's what we're going to do it. Tonight we've got two tracks for you. This is the very first one. This is from a brand new act I've never heard of before. Apologies, I know they're around a while. I've only heard them during the week. They're called Flex. This is called Cinematic Heartbreak, and track 2 after this. Have a listen. The Irish Electric. You know what? Let's do it again. Apologies, I'm going to start it again now. Talk to you in about 4 minutes.
Still wait after him, try to raise your name. Thought I told you it would only end in tears, but you had ideas I'm running out of time, caught between the pieces, out of control. Who's gonna
Hey, this is the Irish Electric on Rob Garvey's The Electric Wave. Hashtag The Electric Wave. Electric on Rob Garvey's The Electric Wave. Hashtag The Electric Wave.
Yes, that was the Irish Electric on the Electric Wave tonight, and two of them are absolutely fantastic. There you go. That was who are they called? They are apologies, lads. They are called Nixer. They're sort of, I think, half over in London, half in Dublin, but it sounds great. Love the vocals, love the rhythm. It's sort of very 90s, but very today at the same time. It's called Your Days Are Over, and before that, you heard the wonderful Flex, and the track was called Cinematic Heartbreak. And you need to actually listen to that on a really, really good set of headphones. It's fantastic stuff. It does actually do that sort of thing of painting a picture, and that's the best sort of music, when you can sort of picture the music just by listening to it. That's the Irish Electric tonight. Follow them all on Spotify.
Something in the middle of a Saturday store got your attention when I asked for more. I was excited to be part of your world, to belong, to be loved, to be mostly the two. But something I was stealing for a reason at all. They had me higher than a disco ball, but you talked them and I let me go. Look at Picasso, Michelangelo. Something about the juice you wear. Shiny, shiny bangers on your wrist. And at the masquerade ball, you trapped in the vault and an empty aquarium. Suddenly you're out of the woods. Side of an alley, you're out of words. Well, I thought it was radium at first.
hate to do this, but I need to prepare you. You've got about 2 minutes to get yourself a cup of tea or a drink, an alcoholic beverage, or maybe an old glass of Fanta, or Club Orange, something like that. Get yourself ready because we have to finish up a little bit early during COVID. We do a thing called a COVID closer. We started off last week where we play about a 10-12 minute track to wrap up the show, and I've got a very special COVID closer coming up for you in about 2 minutes. Grab yourself a cup of tea and get ready to listen to it. About 2 minutes. We'll let this finish off first. Here's the rest of J-Boy from Phoenix. Thank you very much, by the way, for everybody getting in contact this evening. There was loads and loads of people, and I cannot believe we're nearly out of time. But anyway, rest of Phoenix, get your cup of tea ready or get yourself comfortable for a 12-minute classic after this.
Something about how you learn. Kamikaze in a hopeless world. Do you remember the last time you laughed and I laughed and you left all alone? Turn me on the lonely other side of the world. With a couple of guys and no alphabet. Put two and two together. We'll make it last forever.
They say time is going a lot quicker during COVID, and I can guarantee you the last hour feels like it was about 10 minutes ago. That's the way it's gone. We're nearly time for me to get out of here. We have to wrap it up a little bit early every single week during COVID, and you know what? It's a great excuse to play some great music. Hi to everybody who got in contact this evening. A couple of shouts. Derek, to Dave, to Matthew, to Charlotte and Olivia, who say they're my youngest listeners. I'm not sure about that. I'm sure there's people who are not even born yet. They're in the womb and they're listening. Don't be claiming that. Hi to Chris, to who's that? And everybody in Near FM actually for putting together the whole thing. The fact that we're back on air is because behind the scenes we've got all our cleaners, we're doing all our distancing, they've got perspex up, the whole place is spotless. Thanks to everybody in Near FM for actually keeping the place going. It was great to get back here. Last week was the first week I got back in here, and tonight we're back for week 2. And speaking of week 2, this is time to wrap it up. I'm going to play a track for you now. It is exactly 12 minutes 8 seconds long. 8 minutes 12 seconds long. Yeah, I got it backwards. We're going to play the whole lot of it, then you're going to have a couple of ads, and then Near FM will be back in with the live sessions with Ed, the one and only Ed, on the live sessions after 8 o'clock this evening. If you've never heard this before, you're in for a bit of a treat. Okay, it's very, very 1980s. I'm warning you in advance, it's very, very 1980s, but it's just brilliant. It's Frankie Goes to Hollywood. I had planned on playing it last week, but we played something else instead. This is the Young Person's Guide to the 12-inch. That's what it's called. It's Rage Hard, the track Rage Hard, but it's called the Young Person's Guide to the 12-inch. We played this before years and years ago on another show we did, and I'm going to play it all for you right now. Thank you very much for everybody getting in contact this evening. If you want to get me during the week, The Electric Wave on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram and on TikTok. Not doing a lot on TikTok yet, but we'll figure it out. Thank you again. I'll be back here next week between 7 and 8 p.m, and hopefully tomorrow we'll have the full show up on Mixcloud for you to listen back to. Have a listen to this. Frankie Goes to Hollywood, the Young Person's Guide to the 12-inch. If you ever wonder what a 12-inch is all about, this explains it.
Listen. Do you want to know a secret? Move with me inside the strange world of the 12-inch. Where nothing is as it seems. Where everything has its place. And there's a place for everything. And anything can happen. Let me take you on a tour of the 12-inch. Using this special extension of Rage Hard as our example. We have begun. It is, of course, Frankie. And Frankie only. Under, through, up and under. Watch out here for the guitar. Let it sustain. Now, our favorite, the funky guitar. Always note the sequencer. This will never let us down. Let it have its wicked way. We are sliding good, building fast, the perky percussion. How does it feel? The godlike bass guitar. A hint of backing vocals. A lust of deep, dark synthesizer. And we shall be teased by a long, merciless reverb. The breakdown. So you can lie down. The whip, if you know what I mean. Do what you are told. Those repeat echoes. An essential part of a 12-inch is the climax. Yes. But first, yes, the anti-climax. The lads with electric disgust. Paul Rutherford here for the smell of it. How does it feel? Do what you are told. Move with me over the thrill of the 12-inch. Do what you are told. The whip. Do what you are told. The whip. Do what you are told. The fall and the rise. The whip. The fall. The whip. We are sliding good, building fast, the beginning and the end. The rush and the thrust. The speed and the sweat. The vocals of Holly Johnson. Yes. We are at the center of a riff. and the thrust, the speed and the sweat. It is, of course, Frankie, and Frankie only.
You flipping me off?
The climax.
Like the head of Apollo, young and strong.
Across Northeast Dublin.
90.3.
This is Near FM.
Lifeline, Near FM's health, fitness and wellbeing programme is back. 5 mornings a week from Monday to Friday from 9:30 a.m. till 11 o'clock. Tune in for some